Alright guys, this package just arrived today. It is my Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder Arcade1up. It does have 5 games besides Death Adder. It has the original Golden Axe, also Altered Beast, Shinobi, and Wrestle War. Never played the 4-player Golden Axe, and I've never played Wrestle War, but the rest are classics to me. So I figured I'd order this one up as my next Arcade1up after my cocktail cabinet. And I already have a spot for it in between my Rampage and Turtles cabinets. So I'm going to unbox this and assemble it, and I'll speed that up just like I do in my last videos. I may have to remind myself and read the instructions this time since it's been a little while since I've put one of these together. But once I get it together, and we'll see how it is, check it out, and I'll let you know what my thoughts are. And in case you don't want to watch me assemble it, even though I'm going to fast forward it, I will try to put a time code in the descriptions, or do time codes on YouTube. I'm not sure how to do that, but I'll at least put the time in the description of this video to let you know where you can fast forward to if you wanted to. So I'll see you as soon as I finish assembling this. I'll be back to talk more. Okay guys, here it is. I've turned down my lights, turned off the big LEDs I had turned on for as I was assembling this. I did not put the back on yet, it's still over there, but wanted to test power, make sure everything's working before I do that. The cabinet looks pretty good. The light up marquee I completely forgot about, so that was a new experience for me. Pretty much very similar to the way the non-light up marquees go on. Easy enough in the instructions. Everything looks really well, I think. I did scratch it. There's a scratch right here. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I don't think that was there from packaging or anything. I think that was there as I was moving around on this floor. Maybe something got underneath it, because that's what it looks like. It looks like it was kind of torn. And the light up marquee does go right in there, same place as an aftermarket would. Gonna power it up for the first time. Let's see. Hopefully it works. Oh, light up marquee works. I'm definitely gonna say right off the bat, the light up marquee is not as good as the aftermarket ones I have. The aftermarket ones I have are Arcade Game Factory. And you can see I have the Turtles one here. I know the camera's horrible at picking up light up marquees, but all of mine, I have light up marquees, and I think they all look really, really well. This one is a little more washed out, I'd say. It actually looks a little bit better on my viewfinder on the camera than it does. Looks like everything is working. The layout is the same as, actually it's similar to Turtles, but Turtles doesn't actually scroll. And I don't have NBA Jam, so I don't know how NBA Jam goes. I'm actually going to power it off right now, and I'm going to clean up a little bit and put it in my spot right there, put the back on, get everything settled. It'll be no time to you because I'm going to cut right to it, but then I'll play some of the games and give you my opinions on those. We'll go from there. Alright guys, back here after that cut. I have everything now lined up. My room is still a mess with all the garbage, but I will take care of that. So all three of them there. You can see another thing with the light up marquee, actually compared to aftermarkets or even the size of other ones, of the non-light ups in the older ones, it is much thicker, or I guess higher. So you can see this compared to this, and this is actually boxed in. So I definitely do like the aftermarket one better, but I'm not gonna complain too much unless you look at, I paid $450, or no, sorry, I paid $350 for Turtles, brand new. Then I paid $50 roughly for the marquee, so roughly the same price as my $399 for this. So, you know, it's really up to you what you like, if it's okay with you. I am not going to change it unless I get some weird itch to do so and make it match the rest. But I think it's good, and I think, at least in my opinion, based on the games that are on this one, it is better value than the Turtles. The Turtles I got when it originally was brand new, played it with some friends. I'm bored with it. So, like, if I were to sell one at some point to make room for another one, the Turtles might go as my first option. My Final Fight and my Centipede. Centipede I got really cheap, but I play Centipede, none of the others really. But so I'm going to put my tripod down here, see if I can get a good view, and we'll do some of the gameplay, and hopefully that is bright enough where you can see it. So one thing I heard, and it looks like is the case, is with each one of the games there is a setting. You can see the gear button down there. So I thought I was on settings, but I don't think I was. So I'm going to go back right away just to check out the settings first. Let's see, volume is really low. See where my volume's at. Oh, the volume is at 9. Let's see. So I don't know. So press 8. Oops. try. That's good. So the settings is lit up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so players, difficulty, demo sounds, scan lines. I'm going to turn scan lines on just to see what it looks like at first. I'm going to start with that. Save and exit. You can hear the volume is okay there, so hopefully that's when I went into the game a minute ago, it sounded real quiet. I'm hoping that's not the case. Yeah, there's like no sound. Oh, there's sound there. Okay. So the sound for this game is much less than the sound for the... actually, that's a little bit more sound there. So with the scan lines, it looks cool. The volume is there, it's loud. It sure didn't seem as loud though as like the menu. Yeah, that seems way loud. I don't know if you can hear that on camera. But I know there have been volume issues with some of the others that they've recently released. So, graphics are there, gameplay's there. I'm going to go back and turn scan lines off because I just want to see what this game looks without scan lines. So let's go into the settings and turn it off just to see. Oops. It's a little touchy, it seems, unless just because I'm trying to play straight at a straight angle, and I'm really. Oops. Okay. Let's see if it goes into settings. Yep. Scan line's off. That's weird. It didn't save my scan line settings, but it said it was off now, so let's save it again and try it. So that's a little odd. Oops, go to the game. And this is the only 4-player game on it that I'm aware of. I probably should have pressed start. Play another character. But yeah, this is no scan lines. Scan lines are off. So yeah, I like the scan lines actually, just because that's what I'm used to in the old arcades. It does seem decent volume, but not where it sounds like it should be. I mean, I'm almost. So that's all the way up, which is pretty loud. But I'm used to, like on the Turtles, it's turning it pretty low is fine. This game is fine. I'm going to go back and try some of the others, just to show you the variety. The original Golden Axe is, I assume, going to be the same. Looks like only player 1 will select through the games, which is normal for the Arcade1up. They all seem to be do that, where just the first joystick is the one that goes towards it. So this one, scan lines are on right now. By default, it looks like. So, I pushed 2 players, so it must be player 2. This one is only a 2-player game. I guess it's player 3 is player 2. Scan lines are on by default, so I'll have to go. I'll mess around with all those myself, but I'm not going to bore you on video. So I'm going to exit back out. It's just like I remember playing that one. I'm going to try Wrestle War because that's one that I believe people have said is vertical. So it should have, yeah, there we go. It's got, that's cool the way they did it. Instead of just black bars, they kind of put the control scheme, since Golden Axe control scheme is here. So that is pretty cool. This one, the scan lines are on as well. So yeah, I have no idea how to play this game. Never played it. It looks cool. Controls fine. Having the vertical screen isn't horrible, it's small. I do like that they did something different than put black lines. On Centipede, when you play Missile Command, it's just black lines. And it makes it look even smaller. But if they would have done something like this, kind of makes it look like this is part of the cabinet, especially since that's pretty bright. Go back and check out Shinobi. And the one that everybody has played, Altered Beast. We'll check that out as well. Check all 5 of them. Why not? Shinobi. I'm going to go check on the settings real quick just to see if scan lines are turned on. Yeah, scan lines are turned on. So I'm going to turn them off just to go with it. Save and exit. I'm assuming these settings are per game, since there's a setting under each game. Oops, I didn't want to go. I think I went back into settings. So let's exit. I didn't even check. They are probably on again. Let me just double check that. I know this is getting very repetitive. Scan line's still off. Okay. Up to Shinobi. Play. You notice it does say hold 5 seconds to get back to the main menu and save scores as well. So I'm assuming it saves scores. I remember playing this at my 7-Eleven. I know everybody likes the other Shinobis better, like Shadow Dancer, some of those, but as far as an arcade experience, this is the one I remember playing all the time. I never played Shadow Dancer on the arcades. I played it on the Genesis. Had the Genesis, but yeah, this plays just like I remember. One hit, you're dead. That's one thing with this Shinobi. So, and then they have a bonus game between the levels, so that works as expected. No scan lines, as you can tell, since I did turn them off. Now let's try the one that has Ultra Beast. Where's Ultra Beast? I'm just going to go ahead and start it, whether there's scan lines or not. Scan lines are on.
Rise from your grave.
The only thing I can say about the volume is certain things are louder than others. So maybe the loudness you hear when you do the volume up and down is the loudest point of the game, possibly.
Power up.
The control scheme on this is a little weird because I don't remember the buttons being kind of offset for your punch and kick. I thought they were right next to each other. Maybe I'm thinking of the Genesis version. I'm used to it.
Power up.
Yeah, this is... Ah, damn it. I missed the power up. Very cool, though. Yeah. It's been a long time since I played this in the arcade, so I'm used to the Genesis one. I have a Genesis version myself. On my Genesis that I have. So there's let the guy die. Yeah, I say this is a cool cabinet. I'm not going to try to get a high score to see if it saves it for sure. Just going to assume it does. I have no complaints with this cabinet myself. The buttons seem fine. The controls seem fine to me. Very much like the Turtles, if not the exact same as the Turtles. So no different whatsoever than the Turtles in my mind. Maybe the Turtles, and maybe it's because I've been playing it, maybe seem a little bit easier, like maybe lighter springs, I guess is what it would be. Again, I'm just a casual player. I'm not super, I don't have to be, it doesn't have to be 100% arcade. You know, I've modified the other ones with light up marquees just to make them look more like the originals. You know, having him light up and be cool. I'm not one to modify these things crazy to, you know, 5,000 games. when you have 5,000 games in them, I think I can't figure out a game to play. So I like that they are limited. I wish they had more than what they do, but like 5 to 10 games. 10 games would be awesome. But I do like that. So as far as the controllers and everything, my opinion is they're good enough. If you're a casual player, you're fine. People that mod it, there's people out there that will talk all about that. So you can definitely do that, I'm sure. I'm not going to open it up. I don't care. I enjoy playing the games just casually. I'm not trying to be super awesome expert. I do have my Mortal Kombat full size for a fighting game. I don't have an Arcade1up for that. That obviously has much better joysticks and everything. But yeah, very cool. I would definitely, if you're, like these games, the Golden Axe, the two of them, Altered Beast, Shinobi, or Wrestle Fest, I think it's pretty cool. I would say this is my top Arcade1up cabinet. I wish it was 2 players because I don't like taking up all this space, and it's usually just me playing. But Altered Beast, the Golden Axe games, Shinobi, those are really, Golden Axe, Shinobi, and Altered Beast are the 3 that are my top on here. Wrestle War, I haven't played it, just played it 5 seconds. You saw me play it, so maybe that'll become, memorable to me as well. But I think it's a good cabinet. I liked it, or I do like it, and I like the look of it, even though it is blazing orange compared to everything else. But I guess that's what it was in the arcade. I never saw this in the arcade. I've played the games that are on it, minus Golden Axe, Adder, and Wrestle War. So those are the ones I played. But I think it's nice. So yeah, if you want, subscribe to my channel. I'm not gonna force you or anything. I just put all kinds of crap on here, not necessarily 1-up. I have a video of me eating super hot peanuts if you want to go watch that. So just whatever's on my mind, whatever I feel like sharing on my channel, I do. So feel free to subscribe to me. Like the video if you like my content. Don't know who's watching out there, but feel free to comment if you have any questions about the cabinet, and maybe if it's something I can figure out and see and check, I'll reply to your comment. I don't have a problem with that. I don't get a million comments, so it's easy for me to do that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Thanks again.